All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome you guys to Wheelback RV Master. Welcome you guys to today's video. Today's video, what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about the Valterra Flush King. The Valterra Flush King is going to help you rinse out your RV sewer hoses this morning. Rinse out your RV sewer hoses. Also, this right here is a really nice sewer hose to use there as well. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, I do have my Camco sanitation gloves out here because this has been used. I do have my sanitation gloves out here so that you guys can see how well the Flush King works in wet water and wet and dry conditions. All right. So in tonight's video, we're going to be going over the Valterra Flush King. This is the Valterra Flush King. All right. So what we have here is we have two different areas that we need to fill in with the Valterra Flush King. One, we're going to fill in the ball valve area. And two, we're going to fill in what is called the gate valve. And three, we're going to fill in the clear design that allows you to see when your RV black water and gray water tanks run clear or clean. All right. So here we go. Let's get started. First of all, we're starting off with the ball valve position. We're starting off with the ball valve. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, so what you can see me unscrewing here is you'll see me unscrewing a really cool adapter that goes at the rear end of the Flush King. This right here is called an anti-siphon valve. This is the anti-siphon valve. What this does is, as I'm going to flush out my tanks, what this does is this will prevent any crap from getting into my fresh water line when I'm emptying out my black and gray water tanks. This unit is designed, as the water flows through, it goes at a 45-degree angle. You can see it goes at a really nice 45-degree angle. You see the 45-degree angle right there? So that right there is the Valterra Flush King's anti-siphon valve. But you see this right here? There's a little nozzle here. Okay, you can see on this Valterra Flush King there is a nozzle. Okay, now what you'll get here is you'll get a really specific type nozzle. Okay, so what this does is, as you're emptying out your black water and gray water tanks, what this allows you to do is this will allow you to start or stop the flow when you have an RV sewer hose dump station, when you have an RV sewer hose that needs to be dumped. Right now, I have the water in the on position, okay? And then you can see that right now, I'm fixing to turn the water off in the off position, okay? In the off position, all right? So this right here, as you can see, this right here is how you turn the water on, okay? When you turn the water on, you turn it on like this. You start the flow, then when you turn the water off, you stop the flow, okay? That's for your fresh water to use when you're rinsing out your black water and gray water tanks, all right? Now, this product is designed, as the wastewater flows through, it goes through at a 45-degree angle, okay? You see this right here? It goes through at a 45-degree angle, all right? Now, specifically enough, when you're talking about the Valterra Flush King, do you see this big valve right here? This valve here is called a gate valve. Okay, you see this right here? This is your gate valve. You can see it says gate valve at the front of it. You see there? You see it says gate valve at the front. You see? This right here, this gate valve is about 3 inches in diameter. You see this gate valve? It's about 3 inches in diameter. Okay? This will attach to any standard RV sewer hose that you've got. If you have a Duraflex Gator RV sewer hose, I don't give a damn what kind of sewer hose you have. All right? This Valterra Flush King is made to get the job done. All right? So, as you can see, when the water flows through, you can see it leaves your black water and gray water tanks, and it flows through this pipe here. Okay, this also is also made to reduce stress that is placed on the RV sewer hose when you're placing it onto your black water and gray water valve. All right, as an example, when you place the 45-degree adapter on the black water or gray water valve setup, and you have a hose that is stressed, okay, This will help reduce stress that is placed on your RV sewer hose. All right. Now, many situations, all right, if you have an RV sewer line, that is clogged, okay, for Mother's Day, this is basically a Mother's Day gift that you can get for your mom. If you have a mom that likes to do RVing and other shit, you can just get this mother for $20 something. I swear, this little heifer right here. Oh, sweet mother, this little heifer works right here. You can see that right. You can see right there, it works really well and it works really fine. All right. Now, let's take a look at the hose. Let's take a look at the valve adapter, the anti-siphon valve, and how it fits on the garden hose. All right. Let's take a look at our garden hose real quick. Here we have a standard garden hose. See this right here? This is a standard garden hose. So what this does is, as I'm emptying out my black water and gray water tanks, this is designed to fit onto the garden hose. You see right here? It's designed to fit onto the garden hose. All right. Now, after that, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to connect the Valterra Flush King to the garden hose like this. You see right here? I'm going to connect the garden hose to the Valterra Flush King like this. All right. So what I'm doing now is, as I'm connecting the garden hose to the Valterra Flush King, I'm going to shut this valve up real quick so that you guys can see. If I can get this son of a bitch on there without it coming the fuck off. Oh, sorry about the language, y'all. Come on, damn it. All right, I'm gonna take my sanitation gloves off because I know this is not used. I know it's unsanitary to deal with an RV sewer hose without sanitation gloves on. I'm gonna put this son of a gun on like this with the sanitation gloves off so that you guys can see. Oh, is it coming up? Is it going on there? Yep, it is. Oh, is it going on there? Yes, it is. All right. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna finish screwing on the wrench, the tap. All right. Once that is screwed on there, what I'm now going to do is I'm going to go turn the water on. All right. I'm going to go turn the water on real quick. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to turn the water on real quick. Then I'm going to demonstrate the flow of the Valterra Flush King. I'm going to lay it down on its side right here so you guys can see what it does. All right. I'm going to turn the water on for y'all real quick. All right. Look at this. What I'm doing now is I'm going to turn the water line. I'm going to start the flow real quick so that you guys can see what it looks like. All right. See right there? You see what I'm doing? What this does is as I'm starting the flow, what I'm doing here is I'm going to open the valve up real quick on the Flush King. See this? See what this does? See what this does real quick? What this does is it rinses out the tanks on my RV dump station at this time. Let me stop the flow real quick. Shut the valve up. Go turn the water off. So you guys, the big thing about the Valterra Flush King is this. The first thing we're going to do is after we get the sewer hose connected to the dump station, we got to make sure that the water valve is shut completely on the Valterra Flush King. All right? For our Mother's Day special, I'm going to demonstrate the Valterra Flush King with an RV sewer hose. All right? So this will be our Mother's Day special. Let's unhook the Valterra Flush King. So first of all, to unhook the Valterra Flush King, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our left hand. We're going to turn the knob. We're going to turn the knob this way to unscrew the Valterra Flush King's anti-siphon valve. If you feel it moving, what you really need to notice here is if you feel it moving a little bit, what you'll notice here is as it comes off like that, it just comes off like that. We're going to take the anti-siphon valve off. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, the characteristics of the Valterra Flush King are built into each other, okay? That's the characteristics of the Valterra Flush King, all right? So, ladies and gentlemen, in our next video, which is going to be probably tomorrow or something, we're going to demonstrate how to start and stop the flow. We're going to demonstrate how the Valterra Flush King works. I'm going to be behind the camera for that video, so I just want you, I will not be behind the camera for that video. I just want you guys to know if my phone gets wet, it's going to be on my ass because if my phone gets wet, it's my ass. So I don't want to wet my phone and freak it up. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just want you guys to know that my sanitation gloves are going to be used a lot more in these upcoming videos that I'm doing. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, that should do it for today's look at the Valterra Flush King. Have a great day.